Co-main event. Molly McCann coming in at minus 210 against Julija Stoliarenko, sitting at plus 170. Over under 2.5 rounds, plus 110 for the over, minus 140 for the under. Molly McCann coming in 3-2 in her last 5. Julija Stoliarenko, will she make 125? Is the big question. Because if you haven't heard by now, Julija Stoliarenko has fought at 135 most of her career. Her last fight was at a catchweight of 140. And she fainted not once but twice on the scale, trying to make 135. And now she's supposed to be cutting down to 125. Don't know how well that's going to go. I looked at her Instagram. She looks leaner. I would say that. And I guess, if she's going to attempt it, she better not mess it up, because if she messes it up, she's getting cut. She's 1-5 in the UFC, and this is probably her last chance to really do something. And seems like they're throwing her to the wolves, because they're throwing Molly McCann in here off a loss to Erin Blanchfield, which is nothing to hang your head about, but she got absolutely smoked. They're throwing her in the co-main event spot on the London card, obviously, because she's from England, Liverpool, and maybe a favorable matchup for her. She's just got to avoid the armbar, because the deal with Julija Stoliarenko, all of her wins besides one are by armbar. 9 of her 10 wins, and that's her move. So if you're Molly, don't even mess around on the ground. Just use your striking. And she's got pretty decent hands, but nothing too crazy. Maybe we'll see another spinning back elbow.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it, with everything that the UFC's got invested into her. But what are you thinking?
Yeah, look, I'm not convinced this fight's even going to take place, if I'm being honest. I mean, what's up with the UFC? First of all, putting Molly and Stoliarenko into the co-main event on this London card. Like, I get Molly McCann, has some hype for what she is in that region of the world. It is London card, but at the same time, man, there's better fights on this card that you could advertise. So I'm skeptical it's even going to happen, just because, like you touched on it, Stoliarenko fights at 135. Her last fight, she couldn't even get past 139, fainted twice trying to make the weight. Like, what is the difference between then and now, where she's going to comfortably make 125 and be healthy enough to fight? So, yeah, I'm skeptical. Molly McCann on the feet should just piece her up, if I'm being honest. I think Molly, this is Molly all day long. But the one thing you do kind of have to look at is Stoliarenko. If she gets it to the ground, she's decent. She has landed some takedowns on some girls. We saw her take down Chelsea Chandler in her last fight, Jessica Rose Clark, and Molly McCann has been taken down in the past. I think she got taken down 7 times by Laura Procopio back in 2021, and then also Talia Santos was able to take her down with ease. I know Talia Santos is a different level than Stoliarenko, but still, Molly has been a little susceptible to the takedowns in the past. Don't really see it happening here, but there's always that chance. And if Stoliarenko wins, it's got to be by sub. So if you're looking at props on this fight and you want a chance on the dog, you might as well take the submission prop. So, yeah, I'm taking Molly for my pick. I think it's pretty cut and dry. I won't be surprised if this one falls off the card, though.
Yeah, minus 210 is it's a tough price, just because, like, this is women's MMA and it's kind of not the highest level. And, Stoliarenko's got that nuclear option in the armbar. Like, if she catches her in the armbar, you kind of screwed. But if Molly McCann fights smart enough, she should be able to avoid it. Like, it's one move. Like, that's just how she's going to win. So just don't go there. And I think she should be able to avoid it. Molly McCann doesn't have the longest arm, so she can get that thing out of there if it does start to go in there. And it's just it's a clear spot that they want her to get a win. So, yeah, I'm going to go Molly McCann. But like you said, will this fight even take place? Kind of ballsy for them to put it at the co-main event, considering they don't know if Julija is going to make weight.
Well, I think that's why they put 15 fights on the card.
It must be because it's your co-main event falls out. That's kind of not a good look. But yeah, we'll go with Molly.